Chess Assassin presents
Chess Camp Video Series Part 1, giving you a whole new perspective on the chess opening. Okay, class is now in session. The question is, what is adequate development? Alright, think about yourself as a business owner or a company. You own a company. And your job is to improve your product, improve your business or your business standards or practices by the use and manipulation of resources. You apply information and resources, even to improve your infrastructure. This is called the developmental process. You have to pay attention to detail. Now let's apply this to chess. I will use this little opening miniature game to illustrate my point. In the business world, your infrastructure is the basic physical systems of your business. On the chessboard, however, your infrastructure is your pawn structure. Detailed information and support and other resources such as DVDs, CDs, or books, videos, is to provide you with sufficient information in order to ensure that the developmental process is thorough, effective, and sustainable. So, learning the basic opening moves of a system, an opening system, take the Sicilian, for example, is analogous to starting your own business. So, you have to look at chess openings from a business mind perspective. You are in the business of opening and developing a system that's going to be sustainable and effective. White wants to create a wedge on d5. So that is why f3 and e4 have been played. The c pawn will fall, but white does have a resourceful move, and that move is pushing the pawn to attack the knight, followed by knight to d5. So black, being a resourceful player, plays the knight back to e8. After knight to d5, attacking the undefended pawn on e7, black has a resourceful move. Knight to c7 threatens not only to capture the knight, but stops white from taking on e7 because the knight will be trapped. Therefore, knight to b6 forks the queen and the rook. Queen h4 check. And after g3, queen to h3, and now a trade takes place on a8. Welcome to Chess Camp. Class is now in session. Here is chess instructor Ben.
Let me tell you something about chess. This is what chess will provide. By incorporating chess into your routine, you can enhance your entrepreneurial skills. Now, that guy on Twitter who said that chess is overly simplistic doesn't know what he's talking about.
You know what? I think I know who he's talking about.
Now it's time to take a walk over to the Academy building. Alright, let the games begin. Tonight is game night. Let me give you the rule. You must pick a door. There are 3 doors. Choose one to reveal what's behind it. Yes.
Door number 1.
Door number 1 takes us to the start of the game. This is the opening phase. Yes, it is true that pawns are the least mobile of the pieces. However, they play a very significant role in the opening. They determine the strategic course of the game.
This is a miniature example of the Slav defense in its most basic form. Notice the pawns on c6 and d5. If white plays d4, then c6 and d5 is a Slav defense. The squares d5 and e4 are the focus of attention. The bishop is developed outside of the pawn chain.
Okay, who's next? Yes.
Door number 2.
Door number 2 brings us to the middle game. This is an e4 opening. White's move 1e4 has a reputation for being more sharp and tactical. This is a d4 opening. White's move 1d4 has a reputation for being more slow and more strategic. Let's take a look at some of the tactical possibilities you could face in sharp openings. Bishop d7 is one move black has here, and the other move that black has is queen to d5. We're gonna take a look at queen to d5 first. Queen d5 runs into knight captures on c6. And the only safe recapture is pawn captures c6. And after pawn captures c6, knight c3 to hit the queen. And if d takes c3, then queen takes d5, followed by knight takes d5, and white wins after bishop captures with check on c6. So played is bishop d7, and now following bishop d7 is rook e1, and after rook e1, and 2 options for black here are bishop e7 and knight captures on e5. We're going to take a look at bishop to e7 first. So after bishop e7, white can continue with bishop captures on c6, followed by bishop h6, and black is prevented from castling kingside. Okay, taking the moves back. After rook e1, knight captures on e5. And after rook recaptures with check, bishop e7. And white has bishop g5 pinning the knight. Two possibilities here for black are kingside castle and knight to g8. But let's take a look at kingside castle first. So black castles kingside, and this is followed by rook takes e7. And after queen takes e7, bishop takes d7. And if queen recaptures, then bishop captures on f6, winning a piece. Okay, who's next? Yes. Door number 3. Door number 3 takes us to the endgame. Although theory tells us that bishops are better in open positions, this all depends on the relative placement, the active piece play. In this position, it is black to move and win. The first move is obvious. Pawn to g5 is a check. And now king f5 followed by rook d2. Rook d2 is a tactical follow-up. What happens if white plays rook takes pawn? Well, let's see. So rook captures b2, and now knight to d4 is a check and a discovery. Black wins the rook on b2. So white cannot play rook takes b2. So after rook d2 by black, then the game could continue with pawn e5. And now knight a3 attacks the rook. Rook moves and queen. Black wins the rook. And the game is already lost for white. Okay, I am assigning everyone in the class homework. This is your assignment for the night. And this is homework for all of my YouTube subscribers. So your assignment is to find a plan for both sides after the following continuation. This is the Owens defense. And after you have completed your assignment, let me know in the comments section, and I will get back to you, and I will possibly make a video post of the game that you completed. You may have found something new, some new ideas that someone else didn't see or think about. So this will be interesting, very interesting to see. Let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for my next video.